Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. So in this video, also the game audio for this video should be a little bit lower than it was in the last one. I do apologize about that. I had some stream settings set up still, and yeah, I just had to change it back a little bit so that y'all could, hear my beautiful voice. Yeah. Anyways though guys, what we're going to be going over in this video, we're going to be going over, obviously, another DLC 4 gun. We're going to be doing a lot of DLC 4 showcases over the next couple of days. We're going to do, like, initial ones with, we're going to do, like, initial showcases. Then when we get, like, God tier perfect versions of these guns, we're going to do more showcases on them. But for now, we're going to play around with this gun right here, the Convergence, aka the Bossing Hyperion version, or the Bossing Hyperion shotgun, versus the mobbing from, like, our classic old Reflux that we love so much. This one is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, right? So, first off, I wanted to talk about, like, the pellet count you can roll with this thing. You can actually get the pellet count on this thing up to 9, which is pretty insane for this gun because it's pretty insane, right? Obviously, the higher the pellet count, the lower you're going to get your weapon damage on the card. So, if, like, for this video, we're going to be using a ×3 version. Which is generally, not that high of a pellet count for shotguns, but we're going to make it work, right? We are going to roll with our beautiful ×3. We're going to make this thing do some good amount of damage. It's really, really powerful. Like, literally, whenever you shoot, it has a slow rate of fire, but, like, each pellet that you shoot out of it splits into 3 pellets, and then they converge on the next, on the same target, which means if you have, like, a ×8 or so if you have a ×8, you'll have ×24, and if you have a ×9, you'll have 27. So technically, we actually have a ×9 pellet count. Obviously, whenever I get a higher count shotgun or Convergence, I will be going ahead and, showcasing that one as well. But for now, this ×3 one will do. And this ×3 one will just give you a good idea just how much damage this thing can do. If you guys want to farm it, the dedicated drop source is going to be Dr. Benedict. He's obviously located in the Benedictive Pane, right here in this little arena. So just keep that in mind. Farming for DLC 4 guns right now is a real pain in the butt because the bosses drop like 1 legendary, maybe 2 if you're lucky, 3, and sometimes, and so when I say sometimes, it's pretty common to where you'll have no boss drop. The boss will not drop a single legendary, which is obviously pretty awful. Hurt your soul, right? On Mayhem 10, come on now. Let's look at our setup here. So I want to use this thing with both this rack pack and a stack bot. Now the stack bot is mostly used for Jacob shotguns, but it still has weapon crit and shotgun damage, so it'll still be good. So we will probably play with both of these. We're going to play with the rack pack first, just show you what this thing can do, and then we'll probably do like the Maliwan Takedown with this stack bot on, which will be pretty fun. Obviously, we're going to use our Pearl, and we're going to use Radiation, and dude, I'm just in love with the Plus Ultra. I just can't stop using it. So, like, this is probably going to be on most builds for, like, the future, especially for my flags, or all my flag players out there and stuff like that. Here's the setup that we're using. I know it is only ×3, but I still feel like there's no point putting on Fang. So we put those 5 points in the Grim Harvest instead, get us 30% extra gun damage, which is pretty solid, make our racks do extra damage. Whenever we go back into the fadeaway setup, we will actually spec into Hidden Machine to actually make use of it. Obviously, running Hidden Machine with the rack attack build isn't all that useful, so we're not spec into it. And then this is where I decided to put some of these extra points into to get some extra damage, but decided to put them into Frenzy, and I had to put 2 in Furiosity just to get to Frenzy, so yeah. Anyways though guys, with that being said, let us actually go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so I decided that we could do some of like the initial like runs through with this gun on some against some of the weaker mobs. We could do it like inside of like the new DLC area. Figured that this would be actually a pretty cool spot to at least do some initial showcasing of it. Obviously, we'll hop into the Guardian Takedown, the Maliwan Takedown later on. We'll probably see what my plan is, bro. We'll do the Maliwan Takedown with the fadeaway setup, and then we'll do the Guardian Takedown with the rack setup. Obviously, with the rack setup, we're easily going to be able to have a shit ton of ASEs going off pretty consistently. Dude, I have not fought a Spider Emperor in a fat minute. We do have Shock. We have Shock and Incinerary, along with good old Radiation. And this gun actually, this version of the Converge is actually kinetic. So we only have 3 elements and not 4. But it's okay. The high damage count on this thing is still pretty nice. Albeit, I really do want to get a ×9 so I can get 24 pellets that'll be so much fun, dude. If I can get one like with consec hits, that would literally be a god roll for sure. But yeah, generally guys, most DLC guns are generally pretty insanely off the rip. As you can see, dude, the Convergence, it does what it says in its name, right? The pellets can spawn more pellets, and then they converge on the same target, which is obviously very, very useful. And it's gonna make bossing makes this thing for a very useful bossing shotgun for sure. Very different than the Reflex or Brainstormer was, obviously, because those are way more meant for mobbing. Now that being said, you can totally use them. You can totally use the Reflex for bossing if you actually have enemies near it. But for single target damage at all times, oh yeah, dude, this Convergence is definitely the best Hyperion shotgun for that purpose for sure. As you can see. Yeah, dude. Honestly, so if we're talking about DLC 4, the only issues I really have with DLC 4 is just the stinginess of the loot drops, right? The bosses are so stingy. I mean, so gosh darn stingy. The guns are like, they're super fun. They're super good too. But man, is farming for these things annoying. Like, dude, Dr. Benedict, bro, he drops one of these like maybe once every, I don't know, 10 runs it feels like for your boy. Which is obviously, you know, not that high of rates considering we're always playing on Mayhem 10. Like, bro, like they should drop at least 3, right? Like, I found that like for farming, Evil Brick and Evil Mordecai are more useful because they can drop. There's 2 of them, and they can so there's higher chance to drop more loot. Like, for instance, bro, I've had multiple runs where they've dropped, you know, up to 6 legendaries together instead of, you know, just fucking 1. Or if you're super unlucky, you'll get 0. Like, I haven't gone farming for Lilith's gun yet because, dude, I haven't gotten around to it yet, man. I've been doing so much farming. Dude, we had a 14-hour stream yesterday, bro. Like, yes. Oh, that's a 10-gallon. Okay, guys, we're gonna go head over to the Maliwan Takedown, and I'll see y'all over there. Alright guys, so now we're in the Guardian Takedown. We have no corrosive ASC on, so we'll see what it can do. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the lowest pellet count you can roll on this Convergence, and seeing the work that it's able to put in, even with no corrosive ASC, so we're not going to have any armor at the moment. Yeah, dude, it's pretty insane. Now, obviously, for this situation, I would definitely recommend using a Reflex here, because, you know, the Reflex will be able to chain and completely dump all over these enemies. However, we're obviously doing a Convergence showcase, and with, dude, 3 pellets, this thing is a complete monster. I can only imagine what we're gonna see whenever we get a times 8 or times 9 one, dude. That'll be insane, honestly. You get a lot of bang for your buck on this one. Definitely no need to put a spec into 2-fing with this type of gun at all. No, definitely no need. This thing is completely disgusting. For sure, especially for any bosses out there, you definitely want to get your hands on this one. Obviously, it's a DLC 4 gun, so just keep that in mind. But like, literally, the pellets spawn and they immediately converge all on the same enemy, dude. It's so cool. What are y'all thoughts on DLC 4 so far? For those of y'all that have played it and have, you know, gotten beaten it or something, I'd love to know your opinions. Also, you know what I'm saying, let me know your opinions on the new guns. The new guns definitely feel like they are a little bit insane, just a little bit, which tends to be the case for most DLCs, which is generally how it should go. You know what I'm saying? Like, the paid content should have some of the better guns in the game, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it only makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna clear out the rest of these enemies, and then we're gonna respec into a fadeaway build with Hidden Machine. And then we will go ahead and head over to the Maliwan Takedown and completely shred face over there and see how it does. So, yeah, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop over to the Maliwan Takedown. Alright, you guys, so we're over here in the Maliwan Takedown. We decided to go, we are in the fadeaway setup of things now. With this setup, we do have some Hidden Machine going, some Hidden Machine action going on. Obviously, we do have a shit ton of Rage and Recover now. And yeah, obviously, really do want to get my hands on a higher pellet count version of this shotgun. Obviously, this being the lowest pellet count, kind of hurts, but I mean, the weapon card gets some extra damage to it. But you definitely want to make sure you get as many pellets as you can, bro. You can almost push stagecoach levels of pellets with this shotgun, basically, because of the way it works with its mechanic. We don't have any corrosive ASC on at the moment. However, I will change that whenever we get to good old Wotan Schmotan. And yeah, otherwise, dude, honestly, bro, this gun is really fucking fun, and it's great for single target damage. It doesn't ricochet like a Jacob shotgun does, and it doesn't chain like other Hyperion shotguns do. But it's definitely unique, and it's definitely good where it wants to be unique at. So definitely recommend farming for this gun. That is, of course, if you have the DLC. I know it's not everybody has the DLC, unfortunately. But if you do, this gun is definitely pretty freaking insane. Also, to people that don't have the DLC, what do y'all think we're going to get for year 2 of this game? They have been talking about year 2 content for this game for a little bit. I cannot wait to see what kind of aces they have up their sleeve. Well, we shall see. We shall see in the future, obviously. But for now, we're just going to keep on keeping on with some of these new toys that we have at the moment. So yeah, this thing is pretty cool, though, for sure. Can't believe the Kraken still has not spawned. This dude generally doesn't take his time to... Okay, that jetpack commander literally just flew through the roof there. I don't know what the heck he's doing. I got the Kraken to spawn. So if this thing had more pellets, bro, we could get this thing to hit like what times? I mean, it would definitely, the Kraken would definitely be dead by now for sure. I mean, we don't have any corrosive AC on either, and we're still doing relatively insane damage, dude. This shotgun is really good for sure. Can't wait to see this. Oh man, I can't wait to see this thing be with higher pellets. Honestly, dude, at this point in the game's life cycle, we're level 65. We've gotten like what, 15 more new skill points since the initial max level of 50. That's so crazy. And this shotgun's so fucking fun, dude. Shotgun's really good. Oh, also, if you're a flak player, dude, you're definitely going to want to get this DLC. For the sole purpose, you're not doing this right now. You're doing this right now. I don't like this Valkyrie. This Valkyrie is so lame. But anyways, yeah, if you're a flak player, you definitely want to get your hands on this DLC because of the shield that we have right now. This shield that I'm wearing, bro, it makes you so freaking tanky. Alright, y'all, so we're on the bridge. Also, the shield that I was talking about is called the Plus Ultra Shield. It's actually one of the most common drops I've found in the new DLC. Literally, it can drop from any boss anywhere, and it drops pretty consistently. Definitely more consistently than weapons do, bro. The shields drop way more consistently than any other piece of equipment in that DLC, for sure. Excuse me, badass wolf, please don't run. Oh my God. Yo, can we just sign a petition to remove these battle wolves from the game, bro? As I sit and fight for my life because all the enemies I shoot run away. So if you're to rank the top 4 Hyperion shotguns in the game, right? You got the Face Puncher, you got the Reflux. Well, I mean, you have a Brainstormer, but the Reflex is literally just an upgraded Brainstormer. And then you have this gun, right? The Convergence. I would still put Reflex at number 1 just because I have a lot of time using a God Roll Reflex per se. Versus the time I've used using a God Roll Convergence, which I don't have a good Convergence, a super overwhelmingly good Convergence quite yet. This time's 3-1. We're just making it put in some work at the moment. It's pretty insane though, dude. Although I don't know what just killed me. Look at this thing though, bro. Thing putting in so much work. Love it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Even against these stupid badass war dogs. Gosh, this thing still puts in a good amount of work. Are we doing corrosive damage? I could have sworn we took off the corrosive AC. I thought we have radiation. Oh, we do have radiation on still. That's weird. I'm just tripping. We're gonna put on corrosive whenever we go to fight Wotan though, for sure, for sure. I feel like dude, I need to get a better stack bot or a cosmic stalker that has better Hyperion rolls, bro, so I could get you know, like a similar version to our rack pack we could get for like a stack bot. That way like the Hyperion weapons can get a little bit more love. Cause like that's the thing, bro. A lot of my good dude, can you stop fucking jumping? Because a lot of my good comms, bro, mostly are Jacob's rolled and Jacob's spec'd for my flak. Because obviously, you know, Flak and Jacobs are like two peas in a pod, bro. They just go so well together. Dude, I hate these things. The Spec Ops battle wolves, bro. Even still, these fuckers just get on my gosh darn nerves. Anyways, though, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to Wotan, and I'll see y'all over there. All right, fellas. So here we are. We are at the good old Wotan Schmotan fight of the century. We'll see how our Convergence does. We do have our corrosive ASC on for sure now. Made sure to put it on. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure we're prepared. But yeah, dude. See what this 3-shot or 3 pellet, or technically 9. Well, card reads 3, technically 9, whatever. We'll say low pellet shotgun does, dude. Yo, for a pellet count of only 3, this thing's really good, dude. Like the damage is really respectable, dude. It rolls really high. You can get some good damage on the card. Overall, dude, this gun is just really good for sure. Definitely Hyperion's best bossing weapon that they have to offer. I like how, dude, I wonder if at some point we're gonna get like incinerary versions of, or not incinerary versions, like we're gonna get elements of every single, like a brainstorm of every single element. That's what I'm trying to get at. Jeez, dude. I'd imagine we would get like some more, dude. Like imagine if we got like a radiation one. Oh, that'd be so cool. Okay. I think that was Wotan's random ball that just killed me. I appreciate that a lot. No, I don't. Damn, look at that. Look at you. I see you. Damn. Okay, I see you. I see you. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not even aiming at you, bro. You could have walked away with your life intact, but you decided to catch some smoke like a retard or a not smart person. So you had to pay the price. Oh, and now Wotan's stuck, and that means you're toast. You're toast, bro. Thank you, my G. Appreciate that. Now we gotta kill you. Now you actually have a crit spot I can actually aim at. Oh, Jesus. I feel bad for Wotan sometimes, dude. Like at this point, he's starting to become the next Grave Ward. We just gotta bully this man. Like the entire community just like uses him as a test dummy at this point and for practice. Also, Wotan, if you would be so kind to stop jumping like a fucking bunny, that'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot these legs, man. I'm on the hunt, baby. On the hunt for some redistributors and some Tiggs booms. Okay, the pellets aren't converging on his leg, so that's an RIP that. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill off some of these enemies real quick. Then we'll go ahead and outro the video, show you all the setup that we use and everything. Talk about how, you know what, I'll just do it right now. So once again, guys, we did use 2 setups in this video. We used this stack bot. We only used the stack bot for this run. Here's the build for this one. It's very similar to the rack setup, except we put 5 points into hidden machine and take out all the other points except for the ones persistent hunter out of the blue tree. And then if we were running our rack setup, we would go ahead and get our rack pack with shotgun damage and Hyperion crit, and then we would literally now we have maxed out Grim Harvest. We would take the points out of hidden machine and put them 2 in ferocity and then into frenzy. But yeah, dude, overall for a low pellet count shotgun, this thing did really good. Obviously, guys, we're ready to come back and we're gonna make some beautiful showcases whenever we get like a ×8 ×9 one. So be on the lookout for that, guys. But yeah, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If y'all did enjoy the video, a like would greatly be appreciated. Also, if y'all are new around here and have been enjoying the content, a subscription is also very appreciated. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, trying to hit that by the end of the year. So if you like the content, definitely make sure to subscribe. Anyways, though, guys, my name's Kree. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll see y'all next one. Peace out, everybody.